Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Get up and grind. We all face challenges in life. Some of us face obstacles that seem too big to overcome, too heavy to bear. But let me tell you something, your story is not over yet. You see, it's easy to stay down when life knocks you down. It's easy to let fear, doubt, and frustration control your life. It's easy to think that because you can't do something the way others do, you'll never make it. But I'm here to tell you that the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the decision to get up. Every day we are given two choices. We can stay where we are, frozen in the fear of the unknown, or we can choose to rise. And the truth is, it's not about being perfect. It's not about having everything figured out from the start. It's about the grind, the consistent effort, the daily work. No matter how hard it feels, no matter how much pain, your success isn't born out of a single grand gesture, but rather from the small, consistent actions you take every day. The grind is the sum of those moments where you choose to keep pushing even when things aren't perfect. It's not about having everything figured out right from the start or waiting for the stars to align. If you wait for the perfect moment, you'll be waiting forever. The secret to success is understanding that the process is just as important as the goal itself. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to where you want to be. When you embrace the grind, you stop looking for shortcuts. You stop searching for a way to bypass the hard work and hustle that is necessary for growth. Instead, you focus on doing the work day in and day out. It's about showing up, even on the days when motivation is low and the results aren't immediately visible. Success isn't about instant gratification. It's about the long game and the dedication to keep working even when it feels like you're not getting anywhere. People often look at others who have achieved success and believe it was easy for them. But they don't see the behind-the-scenes effort that led to that success. They don't see the countless hours of grinding, the mistakes, the failures, and the frustration that came before the victory. Success, the kind that is truly lasting, is built on a foundation of consistent, focused effort. When you commit to the grind, you are committing to yourself and your growth. Every moment you spend working towards your goal, you're learning something new. Even on days when you don't see tangible results, you're building skills, developing perseverance, and gaining insight. The grind isn't just about pushing harder, it's about pushing smarter, learning from each experience, and applying that knowledge in the future. It's about developing the character and strength to keep going, even when the journey seems long and the rewards seem far away. So instead of focusing on the end result, focus on the process. Fall in love with the grind. Make it a habit. Keep pushing forward, not because you're guaranteed to succeed, but because you are becoming the person who is capable of succeeding. It's in the daily effort that greatness is formed. Fear is one of the most powerful forces that can hold you back from achieving your potential. It sneaks into your mind and fills you with doubt, telling you that you're not good enough or that the challenges ahead are insurmountable. But the truth is, fear is not a sign of weakness. It's a signal that you are on the edge of growth. It means you are stepping out of your comfort zone and pushing towards something greater. Rather than letting fear control you, you have the power to control it. The key is to face it head on and move forward anyway. When you let fear dictate your actions, it keeps you in a prison of your own making. You begin to avoid taking risks, playing it safe in hopes of avoiding failure. But growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. The only way to move forward is to step into the unknown, to embrace uncertainty, and to act even when you're unsure of the outcome. Fear may always be there, lurking in the background, but the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to it. It's not about eliminating fear entirely, because that's impossible. Fear is a natural human emotion, and it will always exist in some form. What matters is how you choose to respond to it. Instead of letting it paralyze you, you can use it as fuel. Fear is simply a signal that you're doing something important, something that pushes you closer to your goals. It's an opportunity to show up for yourself and prove that you're stronger than the fear trying to hold you back. Every time you face fear, you grow stronger. Each step forward, no matter how small, weakens the grip fear has on you. As you take action despite fear, you begin to see that the things you once thought were impossible are actually achievable. The more you confront fear, the less power it has over you. It becomes less intimidating and more of a challenge that you're willing to take on. It's not about eliminating fear, but about choosing courage over comfort. Fear will always be there, but you get to decide whether it stops you or motivates you to take the next step. It's through this constant battle with fear that you'll unlock the greatest version of yourself. Setbacks are inevitable. No matter how hard you try, things won't always go according to plan. In fact, you may encounter failures, rejections, and obstacles that seem insurmountable. But the truth is, setbacks don't define you. How you respond to them does. It's not about avoiding failure or hoping for a smooth journey. It's about learning how to navigate the inevitable bumps in the road with resilience and determination. Setbacks are simply part of the process, a test of your resolve and your willingness to keep moving forward. When you experience a setback, it's easy to feel defeated. You might feel like all your efforts were in vain or that the dream you're chasing is slipping further away. However, it's important to remember that every setback is a lesson. Every failure offers an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to adjust your course. Success doesn't come from avoiding mistakes, but from learning how to bounce back from them stronger and wiser. Each time you fall, you have a choice. You can stay down, letting the disappointment consume you, or you can get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. The ones who succeed are the ones who keep going after failure. They understand that the road to success is not a straight line, but a series of twists, turns, and detours. The key is to keep moving no matter how many times you stumble. Success isn't measured by how many times you fall. It's measured by how many times you get back up. When you encounter a setback, it's easy to let self-doubt creep in. You might question your abilities or wonder if you're truly capable of achieving your goals. But that's exactly the moment when you need to dig deep and push forward. Resilience is built in those moments when everything seems to be falling apart. It's about staying focused on the bigger picture and refusing to let temporary setbacks derail your long-term vision. Setbacks are not a signal to quit, they are a signal to persist. They are reminders that growth and success come through perseverance. The more you face and overcome setbacks, the stronger your resolve becomes. You learn to adapt, to problem solve, and to push through obstacles with a sense of purpose. Discipline is the foundation of success. It's easy to be motivated when everything is going well, when you feel energized and excited about your goals. But what happens when motivation fades, when the enthusiasm is gone and you're left facing the grind? This is where discipline comes in. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is what keeps you going when motivation is nowhere to be found. Discipline is the ability to push through even when you don't feel like it, to stay focused on your goals despite the distractions and challenges life throws at you. It's easy to let your emotions dictate your actions. When you feel tired, when you feel discouraged, it can be tempting to give in to those feelings and put things off. But discipline isn't about doing what's easy or what feels good in the moment. It's about making the right choices, even when they're hard. It's about showing up day after day, whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who fall short. The key to discipline is consistency. It's about committing to your goals, not just when it's convenient, but every single day. Even when progress seems slow or when results aren't immediate, you have to keep showing up and putting in the work. Discipline is about building habits that serve your long-term vision, even when the rewards aren't instant. It's about understanding that the small actions you take today will compound over time and lead to greater success in the future. Without discipline, it's easy to fall into the trap of waiting for the right moment, for the perfect conditions. But the truth is, the perfect moment rarely comes. Success is built on the actions you take day in and day out. Whether it's waking up early, working late, pushing through setbacks, or staying focused on your vision despite distractions, discipline is what helps you stay on track. When you're disciplined, you stop making excuses. You stop waiting for motivation to strike and take responsibility for your actions. Discipline isn't just about willpower, it's about creating a structure for your success, building routines, and taking deliberate action each and every day. It's about making the tough choices now so that you can enjoy the rewards later. Believing in yourself is not just a cliche or motivational phrase, it is the foundation of every great achievement. Without belief in your own abilities, no amount of effort or hard work will matter. Self-doubt is one of the most insidious obstacles you'll face on your journey, and it can derail you before you even begin. But belief in yourself is a choice. It's a choice to trust that you have the strength, the skills, and the determination to rise above your challenges, even when the world tells you otherwise. Self-belief doesn't mean thinking you're perfect or invincible. It means having the courage to face your flaws, your fears, and your limitations, and choosing to move forward anyway. It means accepting that you will face setbacks, and that failure is part of the process, but refusing to let those setbacks define you. When you believe in yourself, you see obstacles as opportunities for growth, not as reasons to quit. You learn from them, adapt, and continue moving forward with the confidence that you are capable of overcoming whatever comes your way. The world will test you. People will doubt you. Circumstances may challenge you in ways you never expected. But if you have faith in yourself, you'll develop the resilience to keep going even when things get tough. You'll trust that you can find a way even when the path isn't clear. Believing in yourself means you stop waiting for permission or validation from others. You stop waiting for someone to tell you that you're good enough. You realize that you are already enough, and that the only approval you need is your own. Self-belief also means recognizing your potential, even when others can't see it. You may not be where you want to be yet, but you have everything you need within you to with it there. When you believe in yourself, you stop measuring your progress based on others' timelines or standards. You set your own pace and trust that as long as you keep going, you are moving in the right direction. Belief in yourself is the driving force that pushes you to keep learning, keep evolving, and keep striving for something greater than where you are right now. It's easy to doubt yourself when you face challenges, but the most successful people in the world didn't get there by waiting for the right conditions or the right moment. They got there by trusting that they had what it took to make it, no matter how many times they stumbled along the way. Believing in yourself is the first step towards success, and without it, all the hard work in the world will be in vain. Quitting is often the easiest choice, but it's also the choice that leads to regret. When things get tough, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, when the pain of the journey outweighs the rewards, the temptation to quit can be overwhelming. But in those very moments when you feel like giving up, you are closer than you think to breakthrough. Success isn't determined by the times you want to quit, it's determined by your ability to keep going when quitting feels like the only option. The truth is, every successful person you admire has faced moments of doubt, frustration, and exhaustion. They have been pushed to the edge, wondering if the struggle is even worth it. But what sets them apart is their refusal to quit. They kept going, not because it was easy, but because they understood that success doesn't come to those who quit, it comes to those who persist. It's not about never feeling like quitting, it's about pushing through those feelings and continuing to move forward. Every time you think about quitting, remember why you started. Focus on the reasons that drove you to pursue your goals in the first place. Reflect on the vision you have for your future and the person you want to become. These reasons will act as fuel to keep you going when the road gets rough. Quitting may provide temporary relief, but it won't bring the fulfillment or the growth you're looking for. When you push through, when you refuse to quit, you build not just your success, but your character. You learn resilience, determination, and the value of hard work. These are the qualities that will serve you in every area of life, far beyond any single achievement. In times of difficulty, remind yourself that the struggles you face now are not permanent. The challenges may seem overwhelming, but they are also temporary. The key is to keep taking small, consistent steps, even when it feels like you're not making progress. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. You'll never know what you could have achieved if you quit early. You might be one step away from the success you've been working for, and quitting would rob you of that possibility. The journey is never easy, but it's worth it. Those who succeed are not those who have never thought about quitting. They are the ones who have felt the weight of giving up and chose not to. Thanks for watching.